Today, we're diving into the surprisingly secret history of a very common roadside plant, chicory. So, what on earth does this little blue flower have to do with the American Civil War?
When coffee was cut off by blockades, people in New Orleans roasted its root to make a bitter brew.
Okay, a quick but very important heads up. This is just for education. Foraging needs expert knowledge. So, before we get back to the history, how do you even spot this plant? Let's go over some pro tips.
First, look down at the base. The leaves form a rosette, and they look almost exactly like dandelion leaves.
The stems are pretty stiff and angular. But here's the real clincher. Break one, and it oozes a milky sap. As for the flowers, they're that classic bright blue. And look close. Each petal has 5 little teeth at the tip. So your 3-step check is find the rosette, check for that milky sap, and spot the 5-tooth petals. But its story goes way, way further back than the Civil War. This plant is a world traveler. From an ancient veggie to a wartime coffee sub, and now a modern source of prebiotic fiber. Wow. And when it got to North America, Native American healers immediately saw its potential and put it to use. The Cherokee, for example, used a root infusion as a tonic, specifically to help calm the nerves. So why was it so important in folk medicine? This is where folklore and modern science get really interesting. Turns out the folklore was onto something. Those tonic properties line up with bitter compounds and prebiotic fiber. That's right, the root can be up to 40% inulin by dry weight. That is a huge amount. Okay, this is probably the most important part. You have to be so careful because misidentification is dangerous. And one of the biggest dangers is a plant called false hellebore. It's seriously toxic. The key difference is in the leaves. Chicories are flat and lobed, but hellebores are pleated like an accordion. And remember that ultimate test. If there's no milky sap, it is absolutely not chicory. So the code is simple. Be 100% certain, know the dangers, and pick a clean spot to harvest. From Civil War coffee to modern health food, this weed connects worlds. What other secrets are right under our noses?